Welcome to Politik'N.
Where we talk a little bit about everything.
And we're coming to you from 1127 Studios. Yo, so today we got a special guest, Sasha, aka SP. You know what I mean?
A little feminine energy up in here.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, a little bit.
Today's topic is, who's the catch? Is it the men or is it the women?
The men.
No, I don't agree.
We the cats. We the cats.
Who the catch? All right,
Spicy subject.
Talk.
All right, so, now you know what? I'm gonna let me roll off with this. I'm gonna let him lead off with this real quick.
Yeah, he married.
Yeah. So
you
we
better say the right thing.
right.
I don't know if anything the right thing, but me honestly, I think the man is the catch. We the provider, we the protector. Without that,
Then, I mean, men have learned to cook and clean over the years. You know what I mean? So that's really what we had women for. That's what we got wives for. You know what I mean? A little bit of companionship, sex, and then cooking and cleaning.
Wow.
Boom.
We have reduced women to maids.
Call y'all prostitutes. You feel me? Prostitutes. You know what I'm saying?
And what's so bad is I feel bad now because I was really going to say men is the catch, but y'all make me want to change my mind.
So, first off, tell us why you felt like men were going to be the catch.
I was going to say men are the catch just because of the way times have changed now. Like you said, the cooking and cleaning, like back in the day, men would select wives for that reason.
Right.
But first and foremost, they selecting a wife based off what she looked like. That's first. Because if you ain't physically attracted to her, then you ain't trying to holler at her, period. But I feel like men's the catch because, like you said, they cook, they clean now, they protect, they provide, and women are usually looking for protectors, providers. At the end of the day, we are not that. So that's why I feel like men are the catch at the end of the day. Because women aren't necessarily protected.
And we just messed your
We do provide, but we not necessarily.
Did we just mess up your whole perception of that?
What?
By saying what I just said, I guess. Did I just mess up your whole perception?
You said something about prostitute and maid.
I mean, she the one that brought up prostitutes. I didn't even say that.
Change her.
Yeah, that's why I said.
I was just saying.
I gotta go against the grain.
Yeah.
We got 3 people saying men. I have to go against the grain. I'm gonna have to say women, not just because I'm a woman,
Okay.
but because I'm understanding of what each gender carries.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So women are the creators. We are the nurturers. So without us, nothing can grow.
That's true.
We got the water. We pour. So when you give me a seed, I make it a child.
Mm-hmm.
When you give me some groceries, I make it a meal.
Mm-hmm.
When you give me whatever, I turn it into something else.
Absolutely.
So if you pick the wrong one, think about how your shit gonna go down.
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
That is very true.
So I look at that shit like a garden. Like what you can have a good seed, but if you plant it in the wrong fucking garden.
This is true.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But then it goes back to men being the providers. We provide the seed. We do.
Yeah,
Providing that good seed.
Yeah.
The soil been
Yeah, that's true.
That soil will be dried up.
Yeah,
That's true. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, I never got into any of them bad situations, but I know people that had, and
and they still dealing with it.
still dealing with
Yeah.
it. They got. Man, I know people got
18 years.
shit 30. No shit.
And it
Past
don't
that.
end
No,
there,
it
'cause
really don't end there, right.
I know
After you
folks
co-parent, you co-grandparent.
Yeah.
that have
That's true.
till they died, they were still paying child support because the mama did some fugazi shit, and it was still no, dead serious. This is on everything. This is on everything I love. This is on everything I love because so put it on the man. The man wasn't paying the child support like he should have been, but also
So he was in the rears.
He was in the rears, but he got in the rears in the first place because the woman was like, we can just do this out of pocket. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about that. Then he gets a wife. But even when you document it, it doesn't matter. You know that? It's just called a gift.
I feel like if you got a good lawyer,
It's considered a gift. Now I don't know.
Messed up how they do men in the courts.
But they don't do the rears
Thank
now. Like when if the woman goes to
Not
the
me,
court,
but
if the woman goes to the court and says, you know, I want to put my, you know, my baby daddy on child support, and she's just starting it right then and there, they don't go backwards anymore.
Oh, okay.
They don't go backwards anymore.
Well,
So
that's good.
I found that out.
That's good. That's fair.
Yeah.
It's
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
well, you snooze, you lose. Like,
Right, and I mean that's fair though. So,
I don't believe in that shit, period, though.
but I mean, it shouldn't have to go there for real.
You don't
know.
believe in child support?
Why y'all need white man paperwork?
This is true. Now,
I'm Dr. Umar with that shit.
Now, there are some situations where people don't live in the same state. So before, like, I know a cat before Cash App happened. You know what I mean? It was hard for him to, but he was on paydays. He would go from work to his bank, take money out, go to her bank, put money in, and this is on a Friday afternoon. Mm-hmm. So by the time he's done with everything, driving, he done spent 2.5 hours after work just transferring money. You feel me?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, it made it easier just to do child support for real, because him and his child's mother, it was like, why don't we just do this so it just comes out? Now on them Fridays, he just goes the fuck home. You feel me? It just makes things easier. You know what I mean?
I can see that.
But you child support's a lot. Yeah, you gotta go through paperwork. You gotta go sit down at that office.
It's really not as bad as you think it is, though. For real, that shit is slick. I've done it. I'll be honest. I've done it. You know what I'm saying? And the shit is cool. Like people have it's convenience wise. Yeah. And if you and your child's other half or whatever is, if you are compatible and you all like, think the same way, like you're not dramified and shit, then it's smooth. What happens is you get these people that don't have no business even being in each other's presence, and then they have issues, and then they're the ones that are going through all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? My son's mom and I, we cool as hell. We like best friends almost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when we did it for convenience. You know what I'm saying? And we did it just so like things it just made it easier for everybody. Because I was like, this 2.5 hours, driving. You feel me?
Oh, so that was about you.
Oh, that was me? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, at first, I was just throwing that out there at first. You know what I'm saying? But no, that was me. Like 2.5 hours of driving, like every other Friday. I'm like, this is some bullshit.
He's slow.
You feel me?
No, he's slow. Because
first I wasn't gonna put my shit out there, but I said, you know what? This is hold on.
Right, Western.
Who's gonna pay a fee every goddamn time they gotta do that?
You still pay
a fee within the gas.
Right.
You ain't paying no $30 fee.
2.5 hours.
Mind you, let's stop. Hold on. This was 2013. All right.
Wasn't no cash app.
Niggas didn't have no cash app. Niggas wasn't thinking about no Zelle. There wasn't no Zelle at the time. None of that. Not no 2013.
Enter the round number and the account number and transfer from bank to bank electronically.
Ain't nobody know about that stuff back in 2013.
We did.
That's women.
Oh, y'all was letting that man just drive all over town.
No, he was letting himself do that stupid shit.
Hey, it is what it is. You ain't say nothing.
You ain't tell me he was doing that stupid shit.
Hey.
I was at
he was in 1953 paying child support.
Hey, fuck all y'all, man. Fuck all y'all.
I had to get on the bus.
Shit.
Back to being the catch, though. Like, I feel like clearly they need women to think for them. So
clearly I need that.
But women don't always think though. Women don't always think. You know what I say? In the past, they did all the thinking for us though.
No. If y'all want to take it somewhere else, really,
I always think that's the problem.
Right.
Women are not good communicators.
What?
Women are not good communicators. You all say that you are, but you all hide your feelings. I really feel like y'all do.
I don't hear man saying that.
Hey, I'm being honest.
We hide our feelings.
I really feel like y'all do.
More than y'all?
Feel like y'all do. Y'all do more than men.
That I don't agree.
On some real shit.
Can you chime in?
On some real shit.
Females have their feelings more than men.
We tell y'all exactly how.
No, the fuck.
Listen. I think y'all do express y'all feelings too. I just think y'all don't do it at a timely manner.
So listen.
Okay. Y'all do that shit after the dust done settled and shit.
I can respect.
You know what I mean?
Do that shit when the dust is in the
trying
air.
to like,
Yeah, y'all hold it in.
yeah.
Y'all be ready to turn to a Medea. So I think y'all just wait a little. Y'all cool down a little bit, then y'all attack it instead of, you know what I mean? Just
which is actually thank you.
Yeah, it is, because everybody know when a woman go off, it ain't good.
My guess in my past, women like to talk about shit right then and there.
It get ugly if y'all choose violent first. So
in my past, women have decided to choose violence. They want to talk about that shit right then and there. Let me calm down first. You feel me? Because my temper be up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say no shit out of pocket, and niggas know I can say some shit out of pocket.
I think
you feel me?
Person, though.
I feel like it's emotional maturity.
True shit.
Because the older you get, you realize, you know what? If I do this right now, it's gonna go lefty left. Like, I'm gonna say some shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like the younger me was like, nah, we go. You know what I'm saying? But the me now is like, okay, I'll talk to you when I thought it through. I've chosen my words.
But can that be that day? Can it not be tomorrow or the day after?
So do you like meats? So do you like to actually talk about stuff the same day?
Yes, I want to talk about it the same day. Why it's fresh on our mind? Because I don't want to deal with yesterday's problem. Tomorrow.
I feel you, and I'm not saying hold it out like 2 or 3 days.
I let everything from yesterday go.
It don't exist.
But I think it depends on what time of day the argument happens. If it happens in the morning, then yeah, okay. Like by the end of the day.
But why go to bed like that?
Shit, I go to bed. Let me get some sleep and relax.
Let me
get some sleep and relax. Let me sleep on it and decide if you are wrong or not for real.
You got something on your mind?
Oh my God. No, let me sleep.
I can't either.
Now it depends. It depends on the.
I'm gonna be impatient. Like
that's what it is. That's why.
What's that?
Hey, babe, you over there smoking?
I said you be fucking up a lot.
Oh.
If you going to sleep, you like shit. Let me get my lies together. Let me dream about.
No, I don't lie. I don't lie.
Get my story
I don't lie about shit. I'm 100% honest about everything that I talk about. Like real shit. And no, I'm keeping it real. And that's one of the reasons that motherfuckers be mad, because I'm 100% honest. And when you're 100% honest, then motherfuckers really be in their feelings. Because on some real shit, women don't want full honesty.
Oh, back to this.
Women don't want full honesty. I'm being all the way real. Y'all do not want full honesty.
I disagree.
Because when a nigga tell you full honesty, then bruh, that shit's gonna last the whole goddamn week.
Full honesty.
That argument is gonna last the whole damn week.
They be going the opposite way from me. I tell niggas the full honesty. Right. They be ready to kill themselves.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Full honesty, it can get ugly. That's both ways. Yeah.
And let me say, it can go both ways, because when a nigga hears that shit, they do be ready.
I prefer full honesty. I ain't got nothing to do with how you feel about what I said.
I prefer to.
I mean, it sounds bad, but
so can you accept full honesty?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
If you can't accept something that you dish, you challenge.
Yep. I agree with that.
You haven't fully gone through your perspective.
You gotta suck that shit up.
You will be able to accept it, because when you really have thought through your perspective, you really feel when somebody else come with the same one, because real recognize real.
Right.
So if you still perping, then
that's real.
It's gonna be hard to hear.
That's real.
Because you're not really there with it.
And somebody else's experience of you does not make you can't fight that. Like it's not valid.
I can't control how you respond to what I say.
Right.
I'm aware of how this may hurt you, but I have no control over it.
Yeah.
So I've stopped. The younger me cared. It sound bad, but the older me is like, you have to. That's between you and God. Mm-hmm. How you felt about what I said.
Mm-hmm. And everybody changes throughout the years too. You know what I mean? Like,
and I know you grow and you mature. So compassion needs to be had, and that's something that I need to work on. Compassion, because I'm very like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But that's the air sign of me. That's the air sign. I'm a Libra. I said what I said.
Kind of take it back a little bit to being the catch. I feel like that's one thing that men have the advantage of is aging. Right? Like, I feel like men become more marketable as they age.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, women don't. We become less marketable. And that's what I do now.
Distinguished.
Yeah.
We become old hands.
Right. Right.
That's like the thing. Like,
that's it.
James Bond versus
Right.
I don't know. Like,
Medea.
Yeah,
What he
Medea.
said.
Medea.
It's like the same age.
Right.
James Bond and Medea.
Medea, the same age.
Goddamn.
Right.
Who knew?
It's true.
That's
and even
true.
though black women, we be 68 looking like we 24. Like men, as they age, become more distinguished. They make more money. They become more marketable. They look, especially if he going to the gym, because there's a silver fox in the city, right? And
There's a
I seen him, and I was like, I see you.
Maybe I'm dating too young.
Right. Maybe I need to elevate
These 30s and 40s.
Right.
Maybe y'all too old for him. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe he want a 24-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but an older man, he probably gonna want something real young.
But that's what I'm saying. They usually want something younger, but that's where the women aren't as marketable and men are as you age.
Right.
So, like, as a younger
facts.
woman, that's why I feel like, that's why I'm saying men are the catch now, because I'm thinking about our day and time now.
You're right.
Like, as they age, men level up. Females, we don't. We fall off. I mean, technically, we don't fall
Well,
off.
the
I don't
system
wanna say that, but
paints it.
Right.
We become, less valuable.
right, less valuable.
I give y'all
Because
that.
I watched this interview with, I don't know if y'all know a designer, her name is Melody Ashani, but she's Persian, but she was talking about how, like, there's a word in her language, which is Farsi, that talks about, like, if you're not married by a certain age in that culture, it means spoiled.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No,
Yeah, literally, like, milk spoiling, like, that's how you look at women.
Farsi.
You old and you ain't been married. Farsi.
He about to use that.
That's true.
Wow.
It's true.
Just be in the club telling him, girl, you Farsi.
That's the name of the language.
Oh, that's the name of the language.
She ain't say what the word was, but the language is called Farsi.
Oh, shit.
Derivative of Arabic.
Girl, you
But
spoiled.
she said in their language, the
Damn.
word for a woman of a certain age that hasn't been married translates to spoiled.
Oh.
And that's why
Milk.
they had like arranged marriages, and the women would be so young, be teenagers, because that's when.
And that's why they paying for your daughter. Like, when you bring in goats and all this, of course. Like, nowadays it's not goats, but you bring
That's so nasty.
hotels, you bring in stocks and bonds, like. Because I have an Indian friend. When she got married, she had an arranged marriage, and she ran away to get away from it. But her family, she had a boyfriend. They didn't think that his family had enough money to marry her. So they was like, no, like, sorry, they're bums to us. Like,
damn.
Cause they own subways, they own hotels. So they look down on them.
Wow.
So they ended up marrying this guy, but they come through their money and everything. To them in their culture, the daughter is the catch. Like, they go to college just to get smart. So you could say my daughter went to Cambridge in London. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got like
not because she really need a degree.
You got to be a doctor, a lawyer, or like
they really don't want them to work.
Right.
So you really just getting a degree so you can show how you better and get this better husband and you work more money.
Okay.
But I feel like our culture, Africans used to do that too. Like in Nigeria, they still do that. We've gotten away from that as black people. We've made the catch being about love, when in other cultures it's about business and money and being well off and your legacy and your generation. So I feel like to an extent I get that shit, because we be getting married with nothing and dying with nothing. And that's fugazi for real. Like, so as someone who's been married and been divorced, I understand when people say the first time you married for love, the second time you married for money, not really just meaning money in such a superficial way, but business. So the next time around, I'm gonna need a man that's about to take me to the next level and show me some.
Dr. Umar talks about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the men are the catch.
Dr. Umar talks about that.
And I'm inclined to agree.
Because that's what they're.
But then even in that perspective, it's almost like it's 50-50, because he has this and he wants a woman that he feels matches that caliber.
So you've been married and you're married. Like, do you feel like when you marry somebody, you do need to think of it as a business transaction?
Yes, moving forward.
Moving forward,
I didn't know that then, but I was 24. You know what I mean?
I mean, the older we getting right now, I always been the breadwinner in the house. you know, but now that, you know, she's leveling up, got her own little business, I didn't mean to say little, got her own business, you know, we kind of neck and neck now.
Right.
That's
It
what's
ain't
up.
just, you know,
But that's
We're out
right.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sincere hands.
Your
Massage therapy.
Okay, go.
there we
Go
go.
ahead.
But
you
one,
kind of want that.
yeah, you want that.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what it means. Like, the older I get, now I'm understanding when churchy people say equally yoked.
Mm.
People, I think we thought that meant egg. It don't. A yoke is what went around the donkey neck
Mhm.
and the horse neck when you putting them onto strap onto the
Wait.
whatever that thing is, the saddle
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
When they're pulling a cart, that's the yoke. So to be evenly yoked with somebody actually means you need to have somebody who can pull the same weight as you.
On the neck, on the side of it.
Yeah, on the side.
Yeah.
So now I get that shit, and I know that Christians. This is another tangent, but y'all just be saying shit that y'all don't even know what it is. But because y'all thinking egg yolks, and it ain't.
Right.
It's a yoke that go around the horse's neck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if you got a donkey and a horse, the horse gonna pull the donkey because it's stronger.
Right.
It needs to be two equal parts to make sure that cart is moving forward properly.
Yeah.
And now I get that shit.
Okay
You need
then.
your equal.
So
She just hit me. I'm just digesting. You
Oh,
know.
no, that's real.
Oh, Sasha gonna bring
I
it.
always thought it was like egg yolk too shit. Like, you know what
I
I'm
thought that too. I just
Like-
learned that shit last year.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
That's crazy.
I'm glad you
So
was able to share that.
Shout out Donnie Young and his book. It's called Black Love.
Mhm.
I read that in that book. And Miss Bobby and Donnie, they wrote that book together.
That's what's
Great
up.
book. I learned that from that book.
that's good. That's good info.
Shout out to Donnie Young.
Donnie Young.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I want to talk about was we said, you know, being the catch.
Mhm.
So, do you feel at this age that you got to settle now?
No.
Like, are y'all settling?
No.
I feel like it's
And I feel like that's why there's so many single women, because they're not settling. But I feel like where we're messing up as women is that we're leading with masculine tendencies, and it makes us less attractive to men.
Boom.
So women are now becoming, you know, business women and ambitious, and we're putting ourselves out there. But I'm like, these are masculine traits. So if we're still allowed to do that, women, I'm not saying don't do that.
Yeah.
We're still allowed to do that, but lead with your feminine traits. Men want something that's going to look good, that's going to smell good, that's going to make them feel good, that's
soft,
nurturing, that's soft, inviting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I feel like that's where we're lacking at, because we've now been able to like, oh, I can do that too. Oh, I can do that too. I can do that too. Because we're trying to be like the men, as in saying that we're allowed to do these things too, but in a way it's hurt us because it's made us more masculine and not as attractive to men, because a man don't want what he got. Men don't even care if females have money, because they're like, I got the money, I don't care if you have money. I don't, you know, they don't care about that stuff. So it's like, what are you bringing that's different, that's more feminine, that's going to attract this man? I feel like that's where we mess up at.
That's true.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I wholeheartedly agree with you.
I struggle with that. I'll be honest, because I feel like that's black women as a whole. Like, a lot of us didn't grow up with fathers in the house. Our mothers were the breadwinners. Like, so all we saw was a woman being married.
Yep.
So I never could learn. I didn't have a dad in the house to teach me how to sit back and submit and be like, okay, you know.
Yep.
So anything that I learned about my femininity, I've had to teach to myself.
Absolutely. And I have too. And that's why I'm able to recognize it now, because my 30-year-old self, not 20, 30-year-old self was like, hold on, wait a minute. What's the difference between her and what's the difference between me? You know what I'm saying? And that's when I started doing research and looking into things and realizing like, oh, you tough because your mama was tough. You the breadwinner because your mama was tough. Yeah. Oh,
that goes back to
that goes back to slavery.
That goes back to something like Meech and I talked about some years ago. Just talking about like how everything that happens with men or women comes back as the man's responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, you all were saying that the father figure wasn't there. That's the man's responsibility to be there for his children, whether it's, you know, boy or girl. Like, you're supposed to teach your daughter, that when you're walking down the street with a man, he should be on the opposite side. He shouldn't be on the side by the street. You know what I'm saying? He should be opening doors for
You'd
you.
be surprised how many men still don't do that.
Still don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it's the small things that men have not taught their daughters. And then they grow up just to be like, fuck it, I'm getting out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it shouldn't have to be like that. So.
And I feel like that's part of the reason why men are to catch again, to go back to that, is they shoulder danger. If somebody busting in my house, I'm not going to the fucking door. My man better go to the door and see what's going on. That's another reason why they didn't catch. Protect.
I go to the door after I get my 9mm. And then I go to the door. You feel me?
But don't get it twisted. I'm a shooter too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Just because he got it don't mean I'm a life on my end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's how it should be. You got my back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me go forward. Let me be in the front. You know what I mean? To make sure that you safe. But if I get shot, you should be coming right as soon as I fall. You be like, bop, bop, bop.
Right.
You feel me? So,
Bop, bop, bop.
yeah. So, bop, bop, bop.
Right.
Pow, 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 pow. She can't behind me like pow. You feel me? Ah. Yeah.
She was off the roof with it, y'all. I don't know what she was hanging on to.
What's up, everybody? It's SP again with Trap Natural Premium Rolling Papers. This episode is sponsored by Trap Natural, so check it out. So what I have here today is the Trap Natural Premium Starter Kit, and I'm going to show you all the products that come in the starter kit. We have the ashtray, rolling tray, joint roller for my people who don't know how to roll the papers. We got you covered. Get a lighter, car air freshener, keep it fresh, because I know I'm not the only one that smokes in the car. You get 2 packs of our cones, as well as 2 packs of the OG rolling papers, keep it OG, original. This is our first product. So in our starter kit, you get all of the products, including the doob tubes. All of this comes together. This is our best seller. It's a great gift. So, holidays are coming up. Check us out, trapnatural.com. The Instagram is trap.natural. Peace.
So, B, you basically saying women are good for cooking, cleaning, and sex.
Uh-oh.
Is that it? Is that all we bring to your life, sir?
No, that's not all you bring. What I'm saying is, like, men have learned how to cook and clean themselves. You feel me? Personally, I don't like anybody doing my laundry but myself. You feel me?
But that's chores.
Yeah, it's chores. So what I'm saying is, back in the day, there were gender roles. Gender roles went with women doing cooking, cleaning, things of that sort. And men used to be finding wives for those specific things.
True.
Nowadays, men don't need women for that. So now I'm trying to figure out, what specifically do I need a wife for? You know what I mean? Like, seriously.
What you need a wife for?
Yeah.
You know what?
Me.
I ain't even gonna talk to you. Talk to him.
No, let's talk. Let's really talk though. What do I need a wife for?
What you need a wife for?
What do I need a wife for? Sex? I mean, my needs need to be taken care of. Aside from that, I'm like,
Wow.
So that's it? That's all you get from women, though? Like,
I mean, if I can get some love, I mean, it's all good, whatever. You know what I mean?
if you can get some.
I want love, but honestly, like, women, you all are different now. Like, you're really different and difficult. You feel me? Difficult to deal with. So on some real shit. So it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'll say me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing to do with me. Brandon be like, I be chilling.
No,
I be chilling.
He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He is.
She knows me as a friend. She don't know me as a boyfriend. You feel me? I be chill. I be chill. I be chill. You know what I mean?
No.
I am the coolest. I'm not insecure. I'm not a jealous type. I be chilling.
That's not true.
No. I only get jealous if there's something that really needs to be. Anyway, back to what we talking about.
Let me tell y'all what I learned this week, right? Women, protect y'all bodies, right? Because a man would not mess with you over some stuff that he is. Example. I had a man tell me,
And it wasn't me. Just let's get that straight. Go ahead.
I can't deal with you because you mess with local men. I'm like, but you a local man. He was like, I know.
Make it make sense.
So I was like,
Make it make sense.
I'm confused.
That's just like motherfuckers saying, man, these Cincinnati niggas.
Right. But you're bunching us together.
It's a double
Okay.
standard.
Don't bunch us all together.
And that's another like y'all put all these stipulations on women, what we can be, what we can look like. You can't be big, you can't be skinny, you gotta be thick. And now y'all wonder why women go out and they all got these cookie cutter body shapes. Like they all look like
I blame y'all.
It's y'all.
Blame them.
Cause y'all done hyped up the Nicki Minaj, y'all done hyped up the Kim Kardashian. So now
Fakeness.
everybody's gonna go and buy that, and now y'all like everybody look the same. Well, no shit.
That's real.
Like y'all done hyped that up.
Now you gotta base your options off of personality and the way the person is on the inside.
And-
Like for real. Like that's me though. I'm not
Right.
speaking for every man.
But why you need personality if you just cleaning up and cooking? and
Right.
cooking?
Well, shit.
Who needs personality?
I can love a woman right if her personality right, but a lot of these women personalities don't be right, so I can't deal with
But
it.
that we haven't put no.
You better
emphasis
cook clean,
on personality.
cook clean,
It's how
and get mean. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like shit.
So why do you need? Where do personality come in? Then where have y'all
If-
made space for personality?
What I'm saying.
Hold that thought, but because I gotta get y'all mics in. I'm sorry, you gotta stay right there. Give me 2 seconds.
Did you get everything before? Okay.
Got me going.
See.
Let me tell you about this week.
Yeah, let me tell you about me this
This
week.
Yeah, I hate when niggas do that shit.
I can't focus.
These Cincinnati niggas.
Right.
All right.
You sound stupid, bro.
Local niggas though. I'm like, it was only two of y'all. You and one other.
Even that gets tricky. Like when niggas do that, nigga. I'm
You
in
sure?
my 30s.
Yeah.
So at this point, where you be
Sorry.
like, "Oh, you did such and such." I mean, I'm 30. I'm damn near 65
Right.
for
Like
real.
I'm not about to be no
living numbers.
right.
Like as
Wow.
And I've been married, divorced. Like I done this, the winter college, did all. I'm like 73, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying. They'll add to your bullshit, right?
Ah,
But they're like, nah, you got bullshit. I can't fuck with you. Like,
but you was the bullshit I had.
right. That's my point.
All right, here we go.
It's time for dinner.
Never
Look,
talked to the
Let me
man.
cook
I'm
some
not
greens,
saying that.
boss.
Y'all really like blowing this up. What I'm saying is men have come a long way in their duties. You feel me?
Right.
So at the end of the day, I'm asking a real question. Like aside from sex, what do we need from women?
Nurturing, building, creating, fostering all of that energy. That's not something y'all naturally can do.
And most
Or
of
good
the
at.
time, y'all be having mama issues. Y'all be wanting women. Y'all be wanting softness. Don't do that.
Ooh, that's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother level. Yeah, hold me, babe. And let me tell you, don't let nothing go wrong. Don't let y'all get hurt. You gonna go to Meech? You gonna go to Meech if you hurt?
No.
Who you going to?
I take care of myself.
And it be a little cold too, and niggas can't even handle that.
No.
Shit. I'm
Get you
sorry.
an electric blanket.
Yeah, right.
I'm not settling.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm not settling.
When them calluses.
You feel me? Give me an electric blanket.
Electric blanket.
And I'll give me some goddamn tussin. Take care of any ailments going on.
Yeah.
Electric blanket and tussin.
Alright.
Okay.
And water.
Alright.
That takes
See
care
how
of
long that
everything.
lasts.
Yep.
Shit. Cause I mean like
So we don't bring nothing. You saying women don't bring
That's
nothing?
no, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm asking a real question. Nobody's answering it. I'm asking. No. I'm sorry. You did answer. You did answer. So now I'm understanding nurturing. Okay, but at the end of the day, a lot of this shit can be done by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, anybody can say that.
Right. We can say what
We can say we protect. I got a gun. I got money.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And I think really,
like what I need a man for. Like,
seriously, I think this is why, and you're bringing everything full circle. What we're talking about right now, what I'm saying, what you all are saying, is the reason that there are so many broken marriages and there are so many single people, because everybody feels that they can do everything they damn self.
Yeah, it's a whole. I don't need
you feel me? It's a whole I don't need you culture.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I feel like a lot of the culture that's happening right now is because we've learned we don't have to settle. I feel like back in the day, when grandma married Jimmy Brown probably go upside her head, or Jimmy Brown wasting money, gambling. Jimmy Brown used to fuck up. And grandma would stay, try to get the family together. Now we like,
but literally,
that's true.
but that's true shit, because
That's
a woman
real.
couldn't even get a bank account in her own name to the 70s, bro.
No.
Let's keep this shit real.
Yeah.
So our grandmas was doing what the fuck they had to do. Because they couldn't even get no mortgage. They couldn't get no bank account. That shit was not legal.
Shit, we couldn't work for a minute. What? I mean,
That's real.
Keep it
They
real.
were staying with men because they knew they had no business.
It was our livelihood.
Yeah.
To survive.
But
We had
once
to,
that didn't matter no more, we said, deuces.
and some women actually opt to be single. It's like, for what? But back to the catch. I feel like men have more to lose when it comes to marriage. Because if it don't work out, y'all usually, get taken up top. Y'all usually are the breadwinners. Y'all have to protect y'all money. So I feel like that goes back to y'all being a catch. Now, some women have been taken up top. There's quite a few celebrities that pay crazy child support to the men. Like Halle Berry, I know she pay her ex crazy money a month, like $16K or something like that.
And I hate that should be public records.
Yeah, that really shouldn't be.
Man, like
it really shouldn't be like that.
Crazy.
I hate that we know everybody, all the celebrities' information and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That too. But the fact still remains.
Yeah, it is what it is. But.
You know what I'm saying? Like, women have to protect themselves just as much as the men do financially, because now we're being higher earners. Black women are the most educated
in the country.
Right.
We have the most degrees.
Oh, y'all, hey, you all are amazing.
Y'all killing it.
I'll never say that you all are amazing.
Businesses started recently.
Yeah.
Black
I was just telling Brandon that, like, when you look at bosses in the city, you looking at a woman.
Black women. I mean,
not
to put where we I ain't gonna put where we are, but there's, you got women like the Brownlee Skin Company. You know what I'm saying?
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you got what's my lady name right next door?
That's what I'm talking about. Brownlee Skin. Yeah.
Right there.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah.
I mean, and
women are doing amazing things right now. Black women are doing amazing things right now.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying from a standpoint,
I think living in Cincinnati, that could be intimidating for a man.
It can be intimidating.
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like that's.
Because it's not.
Our problem.
It is. That is the problem. Because it's not.
It's a problem with a man to not be able to feel insecure going up to another woman.
Right.
Going up to a woman asking, what's up.
But that's a self-esteem issue. Like Karen said, it's esteem of your motherfucking self.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not our ambition to be great doesn't devalue you.
True.
You have to value you before you approach me.
Exactly.
Right.
If you don't see the value, then I can't.
True shit.
And then you salty because you got a woman that you feel like is above you because it's in your head that you feel like is above you, and then you don't treat her right and you don't show up for her when she actually got your back, and now you done fucked it up because your insecurities.
Right. You gotta approach it like you approaching your equal.
That's real talk.
At all times.
That's real talk.
Because, I mean, a man has to know that he a king, right? He got to walk in his purpose. And if you're not sure of your purpose, then you just going to disrupt this woman, what she got going on.
Right.
And she not, if she a real boss, she not going to let you throw her off.
We got shit to do.
We got stuff to do. We going to keep it moving.
Preach.
The distraction.
So, right. And that's what, we not going to tolerate that. So that's what I'm saying. You either need to come correct and come ready and prepared. And if you're not at the level you want to be, figure out how to get there and have a plan to do it. Because a real woman going to support you, and she going to have your back, and she going to make sure that you make it to where you want to be. But you can't be throwing salt on her game. Yeah, you can't be throwing salt on her game because she's doing it. That's it.
That's real right there.
Hey,
facts.
You speaking nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Nothing but the truth.
So that sound like that's the way we. That's the conclusion. That's the solution.
Right. That's the conclusion.
we all got to see value in one another and what we both bring to the table. Like, because that's from slavery. That's what they've been trying to do: break us all down, make us independent, not care about each other, not depend on each other. And they were successful. I'm sorry, I hate to say that, but they were fucking successful. Yeah. And now it's up to us. No matter, we can always talk about what they did to us, how slavery contributed, and all that. Okay, let's move forward.
Mm-hmm.
What are the solutions now? Right. The solutions now are for us to heal one another. Absolutely. And move forward. Say, I value you because of this, and I value you because of this. So, all right, let's do these things together. It actually fit like a puzzle. We meant to be together. Right.
Mm-hmm. And understand that we all got something different to bring to the table.
Exactly.
There's things about a man that I can appreciate that he brings to the table that I can't do. And that's the same thing as a woman. I'm going to bring you things that you can't do. My energy alone is going to give you things that another man isn't going to give you. So if you're looking for a woman, the softness and the femininity is what you're looking for.
Right.
I agree with that.
I agree too. Now you've proved me wrong. See how I bring everything. See how I try to bring everything back.
Maybe it would say some stuff and try to make it think like it's his idea.
You know, y'all know the vibes, man.
He think it's his idea. He's so.
Y'all know. He's trying to bring us together in a different type of way,
this
man.
Was the golden
right. Thank you for bringing me some extra feminine energy today.
Yes,
I appreciate you.
We ain't playing with them no more.
No. They not jumping
serious.
Not jumping.
Yo, I definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in to Politik'N this week. I need y'all to subscribe to Politik'N on YouTube and definitely follow on IG. You know what I mean? Y'all see the tags. Follow, subscribe. Subscribe, follow. All right? I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, I forgot. None of that. Follow now. Subscribe now. All right? We out.